Okay, so I think we are ready to start.
Yes, Yogeshwari, go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Knowing others is intelligence, knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength, and mastering yourself is true power. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yugeshwari Nemade, and I warmly welcome you all for today's session. This webinar is mainly focused on personality development as it is necessity in today's time. It's my pleasure to introduce our speaker, Ms. Prajakta Kajgikar, who is currently a psychology teacher and a school counselor at Eesa International School, and is also founder and director of Monoved Counseling Center. So, just a little housekeeping for you guys before we get started. Please type your questions or queries in chat box while presentation. Now, without further ado, I would like you to carry forward, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
A very good afternoon to everyone. Am I clearly audible and visible to everybody? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's indeed a pleasure to be with you all. A very big thank you to Shweta ma'am, because since so many days she's into my contact and she has taken so much of pain to arrange this webinar. So thank you so much, Shweta ma'am, and the entire team of ICC behind organizing this webinar. And a warm welcome to all the youngsters, all the young buddies of mine today. Uh, Yogeshwari, right? Who was just talking?
Yes, ma'am. Yugeshwari.
Yeah. Yogeshwari, thank you so much for your warm welcome. On behalf of your friends, you have welcomed me today. Thank you so much, dear. So, dear friends, before we begin, I'll just tell you something a little short of what do I work, okay? Because it's important that if we don't have, good afternoon, if we don't know each other, if there is no bond between two people, then there is no use in that communication. Now, in this session, we are going to have small interactions, okay? The rule of interaction is that if you feel that I am my point, you are agreeing with it, just put a thumbs up in the chat box. Okay, the point where you will think that, oh ye ma'am ka point mujhe nahi jam raha, so just put a thumbs down. I will not have any problem. Okay, rule number 2 is, whenever my screen is not visible, my voice is not audible, please let me know. Okay, don't feel shy or don't feel the burden ki what to disturb, ma'am. You are free to interact at any point of the meet you feel like. Okay, so just a short gist of my work, what I am doing. As Yogeshwari said, I am working as a psychology teacher in Ira International School for class 11 and 12 as well, and with that I am the school counselor. So being a counselor or being a psychology teacher, that are the two different works I'm doing together at the same time. As a psychology teacher, I try to impart the knowledge of subject to my students. Okay, whatever is the bookish knowledge of psychology or what little bit psychology I know from past 15 years, we can say, that I try to impart to them through my classes. The second very important job of mine is that I take up counseling sessions for the students, their parents, and as well as teachers. Why counseling is important in nowadays period? Because it's very important for us to be open out in some in front of somebody, and it's the need of time that somebody should listen to us. Okay, so being a counselor, I just give a helping hand and my ear to the people, those who need me, be it my student, be it anybody, any individual. And I have a very small setup at home in my office, which is named Manoved. And there I talk people, I meet people with the due appointments. So I really love meeting them. I really like to listen to everybody. And a bit of uh, my work, I try to help them out to come out of their distress or a problem. Okay, now why this story I told you, just because अभी जो आप आधा घंटा या एक घंटा जिस बंदी को आप सुनने वाले हैं, आपको पता रहना चाहिए कि ये बंदी काम क्या करती है. Okay, all of a sudden you should not feel कि somebody came, I don't know who was she, today she was there and she started talking on personality development. Okay, it should not happen like that. Okay, because you people are going to give your time to me, right? If you agree, just put a thumbs up. You people are going to give your time to me. Your people are going to invest your important data, that is the need of the day, the data in your computer, in your Google Meet to listen to me, right? So I should, you should be valued whatever you are investing in today's meet one. And it's a request that if you have any query, type in the chat box, as Yogeshwari also told you. One more thing, if you have any um, issue which you are not able to attend the meet, then only leave the meet. Otherwise, I'll be very happy if you be with me till the end of the meet. Okay, I would really like to talk to you people after the presentation is over. Okay, so if everybody is ready, can we start? Durgesh has raised the hand. Durgesh, yes, you want
No,
to
ma'am.
say something?
No.
Okay. Not a problem. Even if you people like want to say something, you can surely raise your hand or you can just talk. Okay. So before we begin, I hope that everybody is with me. Yeah. Just a minute. I'll just adjust myself technically, and then we will. I'll be presenting my screen now. Okay. So let's start. Shweta ma'am, with your due permission, shall we start?
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's begin without wasting much of the time because time constraint is there for everybody. Yes, is my screen visible to all? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, the moment my screen is not visible, please let me know. I'm trying to connect myself from other device so that I can see you people as well. Okay. So today I am invited to speak on personality development. Before we start the actual presentation of whatever small things I have planned for you all today, can anyone unmute yourself and tell me what is personality? Yes? What is personality? Can any one of you tell me? Yeah?
Ma'am, the traits which anyone possesses in himself.
Okay, may I know your good name? Because see, I'm not, you people are not visible to me because I'm sharing the screen. My screen.
Anshuman Mangarulkar.
Anshuman. Okay. Yes, Anshuman, please. What were you saying? The
Ma'am, the
traits?
traits or the what we can say the traits. Yes, ma'am. Mostly the traits which any person possesses in himself.
Okay, the traits any person possesses in himself. Okay, how many of you feel that the physical appearance, the person, the people, those who are present themselves in a very goody way, or they just brush up their physical appearance in front of others, are having a good personality, or vice versa? Yes? How many of you think that? Yes? Students, you need to just unmute yourself and talk because I'm not able to see you people as I'm presenting the screen. Yeah. Any one of you or any one of you has a thought that physical appearance is what is called as personality and not what we are as personality? Anybody with this set of mind is sitting here? No one?
No, ma'am.
Shweta ma'am, I'll be just needing your help.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be just needing your help. I'm not able to join from my second handset. So is there any problem in that? ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है क्या?
Yeah, because it has already crossed 100 participants. That is
Okay.
why this problem is there.
Okay, so I'm not able to join from the two IDs.
Mhm.
Okay, not a problem, ma'am. Yeah. I'll just try and assume that all the students are with me. Okay. So, when we are talking about personality, as Anshuman rightly said, that yes, personality is nothing but the set of traits we have. Now, what are these traits? It's a very nice and psychological language में अंशुमन ने आंसर किया है. Traits जो हम possess करते हैं. Yes, the way we feel, the way we are. You know how the word personality has derived? Anyone? Do you know how the word personality has derived?
Person's ability, I think so.
Person's ability, yeah, very good. Person's ability to hota hi hai. It's a very big important part of personality, but this word personality has derived from the word persona. Okay, we'll just see in the next definition. Okay. So it was derived by the word persona, where in Italic language, okay, a persona means the mask what people wear during the stage shows, the dramas. You must have seen, na? जैसे आप बचपन में भी कहीं रामलीला वगैरह देखने के लिए गए होंगे, वो ऐसे मास्क लगाते हैं, ओके, एंड दे प्रिटेंड टू बिकम दैट कैरेक्टर, ओके. जैसे कोई रावण का रोल कर रहा है तो वो रावण का मास्क लगा के स्टेज पे आता है, दैट पर्सन प्रिटेंड्स टू बिकम अ रावण, राइट? सो persona is what we all are carrying. That means we all are covered under a mask through which people know us, okay. Now any character which is there on the stage, okay, अगर आपने किसी राजकुमार को उसके उस अटायर में देख लिया, anybody can identify, अरे ये तो प्ले में राजकुमार का रोल कर रहा है. If you see a person wearing किसी राक्षस का मुकुट पहन के देख रहा है, आपने देखा, तो you will rightly say, oh, he is doing the role of a demon in the drama, okay. So personality is what is appearing to people, okay, but personality is not only depending on the single entity of physical appearance, but personality is a combination of more than many things, many factors, which we are going to discuss in this future slides. Now, why we are going to discuss this personality in deep-rooted sense? Your teacher, your college management, they want you to have a developed personality, right or wrong? Okay, and for you, if you want to develop your personality, or you feel the importance that personality development is really important for us, then what? You should know what personality exactly means. And after that time only, you will take second step of development, right? So let's get started. Yeah, now,
Yeah,
as I told you, yes, yes.
Still on the first slide as on the screen. I
No,
think yes,
I changed my screen.
yes, but the tab is you have presented the tab of the PPT, not the slideshow.
Just a minute, I will. Yeah, now tell me one thing. Can you see the second slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Is it okay? I guess some issues are there with my laptop. So can you see the second slide? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Is the second slide visible to you?
Yes, but not on the full screen, ma'am.
It's not on the full screen. Oh, I don't know how. But tell me, is it okay if I present it this way?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Okay, I think as it is the first meet, थोड़ा मुझे संभाल लीजिए आप लोग, okay? थोड़ा मैं आप लोग को संभाल लेती हूँ, okay?
No issue, ma'am. No issue.
हाँ.
Ma'am,
yeah.
you can zoom it, so it will
Acha.
show bigger.
Okay.
Right corner down.
I'll just try. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, whosoever gave me this idea. I'm going to thank you later on, huh, dear? Okay. It's okay now with everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, psychologists they think a personality as like now the layman definitions हम बहुत सुनते हैं. The person who dresses well, the person whose body language is good, the person who's presentable in every situation has a good personality. But according to psychology, okay, people are the way they are the combination of their thinking patterns, the way they feel, the way they behave. Okay, here behavior matters a lot because behavior is nothing but a product of your thoughts and the product of your feelings. Okay, so personality is a combination of all these factors. Okay, now what do you term behavior as? Yes, can anybody tell me what behavior is exactly? Yeah, anyone? What is behavior?
The way we respond to any circumstances or situation.
Exactly. May I know your name? Yes. Okay, very well said. The way we respond to the coming situation is the behavior. Yes. Now, through a person's behavior, we are so observant. You know, small kids are also observant. Okay. Through other person's behavior or through other person's response, we come to know whether he's in a good mood or a bad mood. It's just a day to day example, I'll tell you. Okay. If you see my face gloomy, if you see me quiet, or if you see me angry, through my expression, through my body language, you may sense that, oh, something is wrong with man. If I'm smiling away, if I'm talking to you nicely, if I'm greeting you well, if I'm responding to you well, you might say, Are, aaj madam ka mood bada acha hai. You may quote like that. Okay. So by observing other person's behavior, we try to know what she or he is going through. Okay. So behaviors are the responses we are actively engaged in our day-to-day life in minute to minute. Okay. That is the behavior. The way I'm talking to you is my current behavior. The way I may talk to you when we meet personally, that might be a little different, but that is again a part of my behavior. Okay, so behavior is very important when you are in society, rather when you are alone also, because behavior is the product of what we think and what we feel. Now I don't think so I should tell you the what should tell you the meaning of what we feel. Feelings are the natural experiences which we experience, what we feel like, and things are the thoughts which govern our behavior. If you people think that I'm going into detail, it's just because it's a need that you people should know. You all are 18 plus, right? If I'm not wrong. So these small facts of personality or these small facts of yourself, you should be aware of it. Okay. So any junior next to you, you find you will be in a ready position to talk to that person. So your personality is relatively stable combination of all these characteristics. My friend Anshuman said in the beginning of the traits, the qualities which we possess, okay, the different behavioral factors that we possess in ourselves, and the combination of all these characteristics defines the personality. These are the different characteristics. It's a stable combination. Now, why it's a stable combination? Generally, a personality doesn't change over the period of time. Yes, but again, I'll tell you the opposite of it. The situation, the time makes a person to adapt to a different personality, or to change his personality with some major incidents in his life that we will discuss later on, or we'll just move to the next slide now. So, yeah, is it visible? Everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So, dear friends, personality is said to be a relatively stable and enduring set of characteristic, cognitive, behavioral, and emotional traits. It's not only the behavioral traits, but it is the cognitive traits. In the first slide, you saw that the first picture, which is based on thinking. Cognitive is what we think the knowledge we possess is the meaning of the word cognition. Okay, so what we know about ourselves, about the surrounding, what we think about ourselves, about the surrounding, that is also a major factor in definition of personality. The behavioral and emotional traits. How is our behavior? What emotional traits do we possess? Am I too short tempered, or am I a person who is very light mood, light hearted? What kind of emotion do I possess? Am I very sensitive, or if I'm very hostile, if am I very rude? So all these are the different emotions which are there in every person. So which emotion is the dominant in us, that is also defining our personality. Okay, now again I'll get back to this point. It is a relatively stable, it is stable. Like if you know a person कि yes इसके अंदर ये characteristics का set है, इसका ऐसा personality है, then that characteristics of the person will be stable in almost all the situation. Just take the example of honesty. Okay, do you know honesty is one of our quality? If a person we term it as honest, okay, that person will remain honest in all the situations, be it at his workplace, be it at his school, be it at his home. Okay, that stable characteristic where he is showing in different situation, that becomes a part of his personality. Okay, over a period of time, a person will interact with others in a reasonably predictable way. Now, predictable way. Now, how many of you, okay, how many of you, I would like to switch this my slide here. You will have to cooperate with me again. Okay. Just a minute. Yeah. My presentation is on. Yes. Is my presentation still on?
Actually, it's a blank screen, ma'am.
Okay, for a moment, just look at the blank screen because I also want to look at you, na? Okay, so when we say that personality is predictable, now how many of you know that what Shweta ma'am will like in a particular situation? Or how many of you know what Shweta ma'am will not like? Yes? Suppose you make a mistake. Suppose your team makes a mistake in some organizing a function. Shweta ma'am is your head, reporting that mistake to Shweta ma'am. Okay? How many of you think, how many of you know how she will react? Yes? Suppose you're reporting a mistake to her. Yes? How many of you know that how she will react? Or can you guess her reaction? Anshuman, I'm asking you now. Come on. मुझे जिनके नाम पता है, I'm going to target them. Anshuman,
Actually, ma'am, I don't know who Shweta ma'am is. She's from electronic branch. I'm from mechanical branch.
Okay, I'll change. Okay, not a problem. I'll change my question. See, if you make a mistake and if you want to admit it in front of your mom, okay?
Yes,
so everybody knows their mummy. So, आपको पता है कि आपकी मम्मी कैसा reaction देगी? Anshuman?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How she will react? Suppose there is a backlog in a subject, okay? ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए अंशुमन, बट सपोज करने में क्या जाता है? ओके, दुनिया इमेजिनेशन पे चलती है तो हम भी थोड़ा इमेजिन करके देख ले, राइट?
यस श्योर मैम.
हाँ, अंशुमन बताइए, डू यू नो योर मम्मीज रिएक्शन?
Ma'am, to be honest, ma'am, if I'll get a backlog, she will come to me, she'll sit near me, and then she'll just say, there's no problem, stay calm. And you will be able to clear your backlog very soon. She'll not be angry at all. Okay, ठीक है, very good. So I really appreciate your mummy's outlook. Okay, so if you tell her, she may react in this way. ऐसे बहुत सारे बच्चे भी अपनी मम्मियों के बारे में सोच रहे होंगे. कोई बोलेगा मेरी मम्मी तो घर से निकाल देगी, कोई बोलेगा हाँ मेरी मम्मी तो फोन छीन लेगी. All you can imagine if you have a backlog and if you go and tell your parents how they will react. Okay, so the prediction of any other person's behavior
we can do it very easily. जैसे अंशुमन ने बोला मम्मी आएगी, बैठेगी, समझाएगी. So he could predict this just because he knew his mother's personality. He has seen her over a period of time, and because of that, he knows how she may react in a particular situation. Okay, so through knowing somebody's personality or through knowing somebody's characteristic, we are able to judge or reason out that how the person will behave in a particular situation. Is my screen now visible instead of the black screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Personality changes with experience, maturity, external demands in a way that promotes adaptation to the environment. Very true. Now, this personality is, though at one point we are saying that it's relatively stable, but another point I would like to tell you, dear friends, that yes, personality plays psychosocial factors. एक मिनट या पर्सनालिटी पे साइकोसोशल फैक्टर्स का बहुत बड़ा रोल होता है. यस, नाउ आई कैन सी यू ऑल, सो यू कैन यूज द चैट बॉक्स. ओके, यस. सो पर्सनालिटी इज it has the external demands. Like आप में से कई लोग होंगे जो स्कूल में बड़े शांत किस्म के रहे होंगे, बड़े बुझे बुझे से रहे होंगे, बट आफ्टर यू केम टू कॉलेज यू सडनली गॉट अ गुड आउटगोइंग फ्रेंड्स यू गॉट, एंड सडनली आपकी पर्सनालिटी में वो चेंज देखने लगा कि आपने भी इंटरेक्ट करना शुरू कर दिया लोगों से, आपने भी बाहर घूमना फिरना शुरू कर दिया है, एंड यू आर अडेप्टिंग टू द न्यू एनवायरमेंट वेरी नाइसली. Okay, so over a period of time you must have experienced certain change in yourself. This change is not only by the environment around you, but the acceptance that you are taking in to adapting to the environment which is around you. So personality is always affected by genetic and psychosocial factors. The psychosocial factors, the factors which are present in and around us. Okay, genetic factor with which we are born with. Okay, so knowing lot of personality, so it is something which we think, something which we value, something which we have in our mind. Okay, now what is belief system? Okay, the personalities can be of different types. Okay, the belief systems, somebody may say I believe in God, somebody may say no, I don't believe in God. Somebody may say, oh, democracy is the right. Okay, we should live in a democratic country. But some might say, no, democratic country nahi, autocratic country chahiye. Okay, there are so many different views on a particular aspect. So there are people with different views, with different thinking patterns. And all these thinking patterns, their views, their beliefs, their genetic characters, their psychosocial factors, all of them are into a very special and unique personality. Now, suppose when I take somebody's name, the personality which is imagined, the way you imagine that person, you may like that personality, or you may not, you may dislike this personality. Okay, so there is no such as positive, there is nothing or concept called as positive personality, or there is nothing a concept called as negative personality. It is only the attitude which is making our personality positive and which is making our personality negative. Okay, so let's get move ahead now. Yeah, so when we talk about personal development, do you think personal development is important? Yes. What is development? Can anyone? What is development? Yeah, I can see on my screen Tanishka.
A constructive science.
Sorry, Yash, can you repeat?
A constructive science.
A constructive science. Okay. Can you explain how?
It's a systematic way of constructing or constructing a particular mindset or behavior.
Okay. Okay. So you can say that it can be a development towards a progression. You can say constructivism. When you talk about construction is always towards a progress. Construction is not always towards the downfall, but it is always in the term of progress, okay, in the term of increasing. So everybody, including you and as well as me, मुझे 10-15 years का experience है, इसका मतलब my life is over and now I'll sit in one place and give lectures. ऐसा नहीं है. Every day I'm learning something or the other. When I meet people like you, when I meet students like you, I learn something from you all. When I meet kids, I learn something from them as well. So every day, every minute is giving us a scope of development. And that development, when we develop personally, when there is a personal development, it will contribute to your family development, ultimately to the society development, and ultimately to the nation's development as well. Why we are discussing personality development here? The main motto is that you are the future of the nation tomorrow. Do you accept it? Okay. We are going to look up at you. Students are the nation builders. How many of you think that you are having the responsibility of the nation? Do you think that? कि हमारे ऊपर हमारे देश का जिम्मेदारी है? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Those who are agreeing with me, I really appreciate this. You are the nation builders. It's not only the duty of the policemen or the army men or the doctors or the other professions, but every individual belonging to this nation is somewhere or the other responsible for developing it. Okay, so the development of nation bade dur ki baat hai. So before that we need to develop ourselves, because today's in a competitive world, it's very important to make ourselves, our place special than others. So personal development, my dear students, is not only in one area. If you think for a day and say ki now I'm going to change my hairstyle, I'm going to change my wardrobe, I'm going to wear nice bright colors, that's it. No, it is the combination of all these five characteristics: your spiritual, emotional, mental, social, and physical. These are the five different areas where the development is required. We are running short of time. We can't talk on this topic for the entire day. So I will request the department to arrange one more lecture so that we can talk on these five aspects separately. Okay? How to develop yourself in spiritual, emotional, mental, social, and physical way. These are the topics of separate sessions. Okay? So that is why I'm just giving you an overview of the development. Spiritual facts. How many of you know yourself properly? Okay. How many of you emotional? How many of you aware of what emotions you are experiencing? How many of you are sensitive towards others' emotions? Okay. Mental level. What is your mental state right now? Are you stable? Are you frustrated? Are you aggressive? Are you calm? All this you should know about your mental level. Social. How do you present yourself in the social world? Are you a person who is approached when people are having any problem? Okay, or are you a person who people miss when there is a party? अगर आप किसी पार्टी में नहीं गए हो तो क्या आपके दोस्त आपको बोलते हैं अरे यार तू नहीं था कल पार्टी में, बिल्कुल मजा नहीं आया? या बोलते हैं आपको अरे हमने बहुत मिस किया तुझे? या आप ऐसे इंसान हो कि जो लोग आपको बोलते भी नहीं, तू पार्टी में नहीं आ रहा है, चल ठीक है यार कोई बात नहीं, बोलते भी नहीं है कि तू आ यार तेरे बिना मजा नहीं आएगा? What kind of social person you are? So you think you need to peep inside you in that way. Physical appearance is so important. Okay, are you dressing according to the situation? Are you presenting yourself according to the place where you're going, or according to the people you are interacting with? That is again your physical appearance. Okay. Are you taking care of your physical health? Are you too obese or are you too slim? Oh my God. All the things are included in personality development. Communication. How do you speak? How do you stand? How do you walk? Oh my God. All this comes when we are talking to develop a particular personality. Okay. But today we are just going to have a crisp overview of all this. Okay. Now, do you think personality development is important? Yes. How many of you think? And why is it so? Yes? Come on. Yes, I want you to speak. If you will not speak, then I will take your name and then you have to speak. Okay? I can see Arohi. Arohi, can you speak? Yes, Arohi? Just answer me yes or no. Do you think personality development is important?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you think it's important. Aslesha, can you tell me why it is important according to you? See, there is no right and wrong answers, huh? It is just you have to speak and I'm just going to listen to you. Yes,
Ma'am, to represent ourselves in the society.
yes, very good. Very well answered. We have to represent ourselves in the society. Okay, so everybody wants now. If I'm getting represented in the society, I should be good. I should be impressive in others. Okay, so personality development is really very important. Personality will help you to build strong personal relationships. Okay, in order to have a good relationship, okay, what people think about you, what kind of relation you are sharing with others, okay, these are the aspects where you can definitely work on your personality. Okay, if your personality is strong, your relationships will be happy enough. Okay, people will Ajinkya is saying to keep up with human evolution. Very well answered, Ajinkya. Yes, people will relate to us when they have any problem. Okay, we will have a more kind of good relationships with others, and having good relationship with others, it's not only beneficial for us but for others as well, because whenever there is a problem, people may think of you. Okay, you will be a more socially responsible person in the society. Okay, your personality will dictate success in your career. Okay, a good personality is, we can say, the success follows behind a good personality. Now again you will say, ma'am, आपने तो बोला था good or bad personality नहीं होती. No, नहीं होती. But personality अच्छी है इसलिए कि आप अच्छा सोचते हो और अच्छा फील करते हो. So the person who thinks well, the person who has clean and positive thoughts, it will reflect in his good personality. And when this is a combination of a good personality, success will automatically follow that person in his career. I remember Amir Khan's dialogue in Three Idiots. उन्होंने एक बहुत प्यारा डायलॉग बोला था, and which I really liked it. He said, काबिल बनो. Okay, if please correct me if I'm wrong. He said, काबिल बनो, कामयाबी अपने आप तुम्हारे पीछे चली आएगी. How many of you remember this dialogue of Amir Khan when
Yes,
he
ma'am.
said in Three Idiots? So do you agree with him? What he said? He said, give importance to your ability. Give importance to your potentiality in what you have. Okay, give importance to your self as a person. Success will automatically follow you. What is success basically? Can anyone tell me what is success? What is the definition of
The
success?
happiness which we get from doing the work which we do, happiness,
Exactly.
satisfaction.
Exactly, the happiness, the satisfaction which we get. How many of you are music lovers here? How many music lovers?
Me.
Do you know about Wadali brothers? Wadali brothers के बारे में जानते हो? The two brothers.
Yes.
What do you know about them? They received some big award.
Padma
Yes.
Padma Bhushan.
Yes. Do you know the story behind it? They were not aware that they are being awarded.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
letters from... Yes. Yes, Soham. Soham is your name?
Yes.
हाँ बोलो.
The elder brother was not known to anything because he is not learned. Like he did not go to school.
Yeah, he did not go to school, and moreover, you know one thing that they did not know only that ऐसा कोई letter उनको आया है government से, and they are being invited to take the award. Okay, then after sending 2-3 letters and messages, then these brothers were made aware. So they were like कि अच्छा हमें award मिला है. अच्छा. So they were not that excited, not elated. Very simple they lived. The छोटे भाई ने बोला कि मेरे बड़े भाई का भी इसमें बहुत बड़ा मुझे support है, तो I want him also to take the award with me. They did not sing, or they don't love music for any appreciation or for awards. They are so simple. They say that we feel successful when we sing, or we feel successful when we are in music. So according to them, success was not taking any award. Okay, like many people think if I get award I will be successful. So success is what my dear friends are telling just now, that it gives you happiness in whatever you do. So a positive personality, a person with positive personality, will feel successful after baking his first cake. A positive personality will feel happy after making a beautiful greeting card. It's as simple as that. Okay, whereas a person with negative attitude will, or a person with negative personality will cry even if he comes first, because he said, oh, I had to do a lot of efforts, then only I came first. He may cry that way also. Okay, so in your career, your personality will, your good personality will dictate the success in your career. Your personality helps to improve your chances of working effectively and successfully alone or with others. Yes, if you are self aware, what is your potentiality? What do you know? What you like? What is your capability? If you know your personality well, then yes, your working potential definitely increases. Your chance of working effectively increases. Okay, successfully with others because you give your 100%, and alone also when you try to do some work, or alone also when you try to plan some project. Yes, definitely it will definitely give you a lot of success. Okay, is my screen visible? I think if you look at this picture, you will come to know what is the importance of personality exactly is. Be unique. Now there are two ways, huh? Either you want to become a mass, or either you want to become a class. It's in your hand. Okay, if 10 people are doing the same work, do you want to become the 11th person to do the same work in the same way, or you want to become the first person to do a new kind of job where people will follow you? The choice is yours, my dear friends. Do you want to join the mass, or do you want to stand outside the mass, be a class, and be a unique personality? The choice is yours. I left to you. Okay? If you feel कि नहीं, लोग जो जैसा करते हैं वैसा मुझे भी करना चाहिए, मुझे भी वैसा ही सोचना चाहिए, all the best. Go ahead. It's your choice. But if you somewhere feel कि no, I want to stand outside the crowd, मुझे लोगों के भीड़ में नहीं खोना है, मुझे भीड़ से अलग खड़े रहना है, I want people should notice me, people should understand me what I am. If it is your choice to be unique, then this session is for you. Okay, uniqueness, everybody is endowed with different characteristic. Yash cannot become Soham, Soham cannot become Yash. Can they become? Tell me. Please excuse me, I'm having a bad throat. Yeah. Can Soham become Yash and Yash become Soham? No. Soham is totally a unique personality, blessed with special characteristic. So as Yash. Yash may be good at computers. Soham may be good at, say, something composing music, whatever. Everybody is endowed with the special talent they are. Okay, so uniqueness is something which we do to stand outside the crowd. And when we give importance to our personality development, people automatically notice कि इसमें कुछ different है, ये सबके जैसा नहीं है. When you talk about your best friend, okay, you must be, I don't know whether this is right or wrong. Maybe in the next session, when we will have that comfort zone, we'll be talking on some other matters as well. When you are with your best friend, do you think your best friend is different from your other friends? You give importance to her little more than the others. Why? Because for you, she's special. And therefore, you treat her specially as respect to others. So, becoming unique is the very much importance of a good personality. So, when we talk about personality development, there are several criteria which we need to focus on. Okay, the criteria, like for example, there are certain skills we need to master. It's not only one aspect, but a thinking pattern. Like we need to work on several aspects: positive thinking, self-confidence, time management, stress, fear, anger management, communication skills, goal setting, self-esteem, decision making skills, and so on. We need to work on all these characters if we want to develop our personality. Because again, I will tell you, personality is not a single entity. It is a combination of many traits and many factors which are there. It is a set of enduring characters. Okay, so to develop a personality, we need to think in all these terms. Personality development is the way we can start by these are the 4 terms I want you to practice from today itself. Okay, these are the 4 small parameters which we can start at any time. Knowing yourself, it's the best way. Okay, tell me, we'll do one exercise. You all have your phones. All of you have your phones. Mobile phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Try to connect your number with your phone as only, and tell me what happens. Connect your number to your phone. Tell me what happens.
We will not be able to call ourselves.
क्या आता है? क्या सुनाई आता है? क्या नोटिफिकेशन आता है?
Not reachable.
Not reachable. Okay, the number you are trying to reach is not reachable. ऐसे ही कुछ आता होगा, है ना? Yes. और क्या आता है? It's out of coverage area. ऐसे ही कुछ आता होगा. अभी सुना है क्या बोलते हैं वो?
Busy on another phone.
Busy on another phone. Yes. It's very rare, like it doesn't happen that हमें हमारा phone लग जाए. Okay, so when technically we cannot connect ourselves to the same number, what it shows that we are so busy in looking what other person is doing. We are so busy in looking what the other person might be thinking or feeling that we have a very less time to look at our own self. Rather, we become so busy, like Yash said, busy on another phone. We are so busy that we don't have time to look at ourselves. Okay? Anshuman said, phone hi nahi lagega. Yes, very rare. We don't look at ourselves properly. So the first important parameters, my dear friends, is know yourself, who you are, the real who, the real you. Okay? No, try to know yourself. हम बड़े आसानी से बोलते हैं मुझे पता है मैं कौन हूं. Do you really know who you are? Start exercising small things, small habits where you will give little me time to yourself and talk to yourself, or just try to understand when you are alone what you are, what is your need, what is your expectation. Okay, अपने बारे में जानने की कोशिश करो. मैं कौन हूं, मुझे क्या पसंद है, मेरे साथ ऐसा हो रहा है तो इज इट राइट और रॉन्ग. ओके, मुझे क्या करना चाहिए, मेरी क्या गलतियां हो रही हैं. We will have a separate session on self-esteem and knowing ourselves. Okay, The first thing is know yourself. Okay, the more you think, the more you love yourself, the more you care for yourself, it will be beneficial for you. Be a good listener. हमेशा हम सबके बारे में तो बोलते ही रहते हैं, we talk non-stop, but try to listen what other person is saying. Okay, it's a very big tip for you if you want to have a good personality. Okay, there is a difference between a reaction and a response. Be responsive, not reactive. If your mummy, if your daddy, if your teacher is scolding you and आप भी react कर देते हो उनके सामने, अरे आप जब देखो तब चिल्लाते ही रहते हो, अब मेरा सुनते ही नहीं हो कभी, एंड यू तन तन करते हुए आप चले जाते हो वहां से, व्हाट हैपेंस? ना आपने उनकी बात पूरी सुनी, ना अपनी बात उन तक पहुंचाई, द environment is spoiled and gone. So be a good listener. If your mom and dad are scolding you, just take a pause and listen to them. After they are finished, take their permission and say, ab main bolu, and then they will also listen to you. If you react instead of giving response, the everything will be messed up. Okay, so try and become a good listener. Person who is good listener, people approach that person with their problems or with their issues. Okay, and a person who is a good listener becomes really famous in the group. Okay, work on your body language. Now again, my dear friends, I'm telling you again and again, these all aspects cannot be covered in one single day, but we are just going an overview of it. What is body language? Can anybody tell me what is body language? Yes, anyone? What is a body language? Come on, girls, I want you to answer. Akansha, Pooja,
Ma'am, it
Aslesha.
shows our physical behavior.
It shows our physical behavior, yes, but is it through words? Do we use words?
Our actions.
Our actions. Very good, Tanishka. Suppose if Tanishka is speaking to me and I'm listening like this, what Tanishka will feel? ये अगर मैं ऐसा कर रही हूँ, तनिष्का कुछ बोल रही है और मैं ऐसा कर रही हूँ, तनिष्का क्या समझेगा आपको इससे? Yes,
Ma'am, you are bored of my.
I'm not interested in listening to
Nice.
you. I'm not interested in listening to you. Won't you understand? So body language is something which we express through our facial gestures, okay, facial expression, through our hands, through our how do we stand, okay. You know, my principal ma'am, she taught us one day. We were all teachers were having meeting in her room, and I was standing. Oh, yes, we all were having meeting. We all were standing, and ma'am was sitting in her chair. One of our sir was standing like this. Can you see my this thing? Folded his arms and standing like this. So my principal ma'am was talking, and she suddenly said, "Sir, don't you agree with me? Whatever I'm saying." Sir said, "Ma'am, I totally agree with you." Then the ma'am quickly pointed out, "If you agree with me, then remove your folded hands." Oh, this means what? If you fold your hands and listen to somebody, it shows that you are not you don't want to respond to that person, or if you don't agree with that person. So there are minute things when we work on body language the entire day, or we can have a session on body language. Okay, the eyes, the eye contact. Okay, if I'm talking to you, if I'm looking to you when you're speaking, you will understand that yes, ma'am ka mere taraf dhyan hai. Okay, if you are saying something, and if I'm busy writing, or if I'm just looking down, you will automatically feel that she's not having eye contact. That means she's not interested in whatever I'm saying. Okay, meet new people. So meet new people, yes, it's a very big uh, chance to develop a personality. If you want to develop yourself, you should meet new people. Listen something from the other, listen something from new people, because when you change your society, when you change your social group, you always come to see new things. Okay, and you may notice something different from different people you meet. Okay, let's move ahead. Mm, yes, if you develop yourself in personal, these are the parameters which is definitely going to improve with it: self awareness, self knowledge, identity, talent, potential, human capital. What do you mean by human capital? Yes, these all other areas you are going to improve in all together. If you are careful about your self awareness, if you're self aware, uh, a good personality always knows about what she or he should do. Self knowledge. Okay, self knowledge, taking our own decisions. Okay, maintaining our self in all the circumstances, taking stand for our own self. That is self knowledge. Identity. Identity is something what we think about ourselves and what others are thinking about ourselves. Okay, that is something the identity develops. Talents, potentials, human capital. We come to know about what are the hidden talents or what are the hidden potential in us. Okay, human capital, the use, the more and more use of our knowledge, the more and more use of our skills. These are the small techniques which you can use to develop your personality. Okay, when you develop your potentials, you come to know that yes, you are able to do so many things. Okay, अगर कोई बोलता है कि come on, give a presentation tomorrow, and you may say नहीं, मुझे नहीं होगा, and somebody is pressurizing you for saying कि नहीं नहीं तुमको देना ही पड़ेगा, try तो करो, and you take up that as a challenge. Okay, and you take up that thing as a challenge, you think कि चलो मैं करके देखती हूँ, it will be a learning opportunity for me. So if you take that experience as a learning opportunity, your potential will definitely increase, and you will come to know कि yes, you are capable of doing so many things, like taking up a session as well. So when you are giving importance to all these areas, the areas which are there in the small circles, please take a screenshot of it if you can. If you try and develop in all these areas, definitely your personal development will happen. Okay, human capital. What is the human capital? The knowledge, the skills. Yes, the ways, the techniques we use to work. Everybody is working with different techniques. Everybody is blessed with different types of working. So the more and more we work, the more and more opportunities we use as a learning challenge, rather than thinking them as a threatful situation, our human capital will definitely increase. When you are working so much, when you are getting so much, how will be your quality of life? Yes, definitely it will improve. Okay, are you satisfied with what you are today, or you want to progress more, you want to learn more, you want to stand out more in the crowd? That will that will define what quality of life you have. Dreams, only just mere seeing the dreams will not is not enough for us. Taking step to reach the dreams is the necessity. So, giving importance to your dreams, giving importance to your aspirations. What do you want to become? What do you want to achieve in life? That is really important. What is your aim in life? You are engineering students, so you just want to take up a job and then set, or life is set. There are so many dreams you might have seen as a kid. There must be so many dreams, so many aspirations you might have seen as a teenager. So in the corner of the mind, don't you think that you want to achieve that? It can be anything. It can be anything. If you want to know what is my dream, you don't laugh at me, you have to promise me that. You know what is my dream? In this year 2022, I want to lose a lot of weight. It's my dream. Yeah, it's my dream. Really, it's my aspirations that yes, I want to lose lot of weight at the end of this year. This year should be a transformation year for me. For me, this is my something, a dream I want to achieve. Then my kid is 11 years old, he's in class 6, giving him good education, giving him good life, taking care of family. That is, oh, blah, 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 blah. That is all following. But what as Prajakta I want? So just sit with yourself, ask what as Tanishka, what Tanishka wants. Yash should sit for some time and ask what Yash wants. Okay? So your dreams and aspirations, if you try to achieve them, if you try to live for your dreams and aspirations, definitely your personality will improve. Vadali brothers, again I'll give that example because I couldn't complete that example in the last slide. Their dream or their aspiration is music. So they just enjoy their music and automatically their personality is getting improved. They are not doing something extra for it. But yes, sometimes it happens indirectly. Sometimes we need to put lot of efforts. Okay. So to improve a personality, can you see this picture? You can see a man climbing different steps and improving a personality to become someone very successful, we can say. So be a better listener. We've discussed this earlier. Be supportive of others. Be sensitive towards what others are saying. Be try to support others instead of pulling their legs, or instead of indulging in gossips, or instead of indulging in some kinds of nasty talks. Be supportive of your teachers, be supportive of your friends. Okay, जहां आपको जितना बन सकता है, आई एम सेइंग जितना बन सकता है, don't do over, don't pressurize yourself or don't kill yourself for sake of others. I'm just saying जितना आपसे बन सकता है उतना ही लोगों के लिए कीजिए. Support them. If you can't support them, don't say anything bad about them. Be a good conversationalist. Okay, by meaning that you can become somebody people will rely on. Okay, have a positive outlook and attitude. Okay, if you're positive outlook, what do you mean by a positive outlook? Yes, what do you mean by positive outlook or positive?
To observe any situation positively and don't think about the negatives in it, in the situation.
Okay, so positive देखना मतलब क्या देखना exactly? Yes, positive negatives are the two sides. Anshuman rightly said to look at the positive aspect of a thing. पॉजिटिव चीजें देखते हैं मतलब हम क्या देखते हैं?
How can we succeed? How can we enhance ourselves in this particular situation?
Okay, positive hope in every situation may be good or bad. Yes, yes, good. Yes, yes, somebody just unmuted yourself themselves right now.
The good side.
Look at the good side. Very well said, beta. Look at the good side. I remember when I was in college, I met with an accident and my both the legs were fractured. Can you imagine? For the entire 2 months, I was in bed. My both the legs were fractured, and when people came to see me, okay, some people said, "बापरे, कसं झालं मुलीला? आता 2 महिन्याकरता पलंगावर. बापरे, किती बेकार झालं. दोन्ही पाय नाही. एखादा पाय तर गोष्ट वेगळी आहे. दोन्ही पाय नाही. बेबई बिचारी मुलगी. 18 वर्षाची मुलगी बिचारी." Some people said, "Oh, she's so lucky कि सिर्फ पैर ही फ्रैक्चर हुए हैं. बाकी she's so healthy. She's so well that she can sit, she can talk, she can eat whatever she wants. Okay, nothing has happened to her face. She's so pretty. अच्छा हुआ चेहरे को कुछ नहीं हुआ." Are you getting the different people's reaction? Okay, as this one said, what is your name? अभी आपने जिसने बोला looking at the positive side. Okay, looking at good for in any situation. Abhilasha. Okay, so looking at something good, whatever happens, एक्सीडेंट होने के बाद कोई ऐसा बोलता है क्या, अरे वाह अच्छा हुआ? लेकिन ऐसा जो लोग बोलते हैं, वो बोलते हैं अरे वाह अच्छा हो गया, बच तो गया बच्चा आपका, चलो बच तो गए आप, कोई बात नहीं, टाइम लगेगा, रिकवर हो जाओगे, अच्छी बात है कि हाथ पैर ही टूटे, आपकी जान तो बच गई. This is something looking at the positive aspect of any bad incident or situation. Have integrity and treat people with respect. The person who is treating others with respect, उनका एक aura ही अलग से तैयार होता है. When you look at the other person with integrity, when you look at the other person with a mark of respect or gratitude, that reflects in your behavior. And your behavior, your body language is nothing but a way to express what you are. Okay? So these are the important points I feel that one should keep in mind if you want to develop a good personality. Okay, as I told you earlier, that the personality development session cannot be happen in one day. There are the several parts we need to work on it very in with planning. Okay, so taking your attention to one thought which definitely hits my mind every time. Watch your thoughts, they lead to attitudes. Watch your attitude, they lead to words. Watch your words, they lead to action. Watch your actions, they lead to habits. Watch your habits, they form your character. Watch your character, it determines your destiny. So, my dear friends, personality is a comprisement of the entire your thought, your attitudes, your words, your actions, habits, and ultimately your character. Okay, and your personality will only determine your destiny. Okay, it is not that the other person who can do this. Suppose we have seen so many examples where people are going out of the way and working. Do you know about the mountain man? Who is the mountain man? Have you heard about him? Yes?
Manji.
Yes. What do you know about him? He's called as the mountain man. What do you know about him? Somebody is texting. Okay. What do you know about him? He was a person who thought, nahi, this mountain is a barrier in the people of my village. They should have a road to go to the city to have their what we call they should have a road here. They should get connection to the hospitals and all. He had that strong thought in his mind which led him to the attitude ki nahi mujhe karna hi hai. He had that positive attitude. He struggled, he worked hard, and a lot of people started meeting him, and then see what happened. He created a magic. He created the way through a mountain. It's not that only he can do. I just want to tell you, even we can do whatever we feel like, or whatever we assume that we can do it. The only way is we need to channelize our thought in a particular direction. A positive personality is a result of positive thoughts, positive attitudes, positive words relate to positive actions, positive habits. A negative personality is just a vice versa of it. If you think negative, okay, your attitude will be negative, your words will be negative, and ultimately, if your words, attitudes, thoughts are negative, your actions will also be negative. जो इंसान ये सोचता है कि मैं ये काम नहीं कर सकता, जो सोचता है कि मैं ये काम नहीं कर सकता, उसका एटीट्यूड भी वैसा बनेगा नेगेटिव. अरे हट, ये काम तो मैं कभी कर ही नहीं सकता. He will repeat by using the words I can't do it, I can't do it. When he say the words I can't do it, he will sit idle in one place by saying नहीं बाबा मुझसे तो नहीं होता, मैं तो नहीं कर सकता. He will sit in one place without any action. What will happen to him? Will he get success? No. A person with positive attitude, positive personality will try, will talk positive. I will try. I will definitely try. That person might stick to his words, get up from his place, do some activity, do some actions, change some habits, and he may achieve success. So please take a screenshot of this thought, which jate jate I just want to share with you. Your thoughts, attitudes, and words and actions and habits totally build up your character, totally build up your personality, which in turn will decide your destiny. Ultimately, we all are looking forward to have a good destined future, whether you or whether me. We are not worried about the present. Nobody. We all are worried about the future. If I'm right, show me a thumbs up. If I'm not right, if you don't agree with me, put a thumbs down. We all, including me, including you. Okay? So future, कल क्या होने वाला है, कल मुझे क्या अचीव करना है, या मुझे बड़े होके या मुझे नौकरी पे जाने के बाद मुझे क्या अचीव करना है. People are more interested, we are more interested in building our future and not correcting our past. Okay, so dear friends, with this I would like to sum up my session today, because again it's a very big topic to talk for the entire day. It will go hayway. So I would request your management to plan certain small webinars, or I would really love to meet you all physically in your school and talk to you on several topics. This is my mail and this is my mobile number. If you feel that you want to talk to me, you can definitely contact me. Okay, I would be really obliged if you people reply back, and if you people just talk to me, I will really like it. So with this I would like to sum up the session today. I hope you all have benefited for it. I would like to request Shweta ma'am to uh, just a minute. Is my screen now blank? Okay. So I would like to say a big thank you to Shweta ma'am for taking so much of pain and arranging this lecture for you people. And a very big thank you to everybody, those who are the part of this lecture, entire YCC management. I would like to thank them. Because of them, today's lecture, I feel it was a chance for me to interact with you all. And thank you to everybody who interacted in the session very well. Now, if you have any questions regarding, I would like to hear from you. Do you have any questions? Do you wish to talk anything? You may proceed.
Thank you, ma'am, for this wonderful session. I just would like to request you and all the participants to turn on their videos so that I can take a snapshot. Everybody, please turn on your videos so that I can take a snapshot. Make it quick.
You want me to present my screen again, ma'am, for the snapshot?
No, ma'am, this is fine.
Okay. So students, I hope that it was beneficial for you. I tried my little bit to give you something. I would like to invite your honest feedbacks. I would really love to hear them. Okay.
One more thing, students, your feedback link is posted on the chat box. You need to fill that feedback to get the certificate. Only those students who have filled feedback will get the certificate. Now feel free to ask any questions to ma'am.
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Okay, so probably these people are feeling shy to ask you openly. Maybe they'll contact you in person.
I don't have any problem. I just shared my mail ID and my mobile number with you all. So please be free to call me anytime. And I request Shweta ma'am to arrange another sessions so that we can have the remaining part of it. Okay? Because
Sure, ma'am.
because I'll tell you honestly, 1 hour webinars are really tiring for everybody. Okay, so it's better that we meet physically sometime in your college, in your premises, and we get to interact physically so that we may enjoy the remaining part of our sessions. Students, I would like you to suggest any topics if you wish to hear, or the topics which you feel that they should be discussed. You can just put the request to your management and they will contact me so that we can meet again with some different topics. Right? Any suggestions from any student? You're most welcome. Yes. So see you all in the next meet.
Ma'am,
Okay.
just a second. I
Yes,
would
ma'am.
like to request Yogeshwari to give vote of thanks.
Sushanto, will you please do it?
Yeah, sure. So, good evening, everyone. I'm Shushanto Sarkar and Prajakta ma'am. I thank you on behalf of our whole Eesa family, and we are glad to have such a guidance from you. And your words are surely gonna prove to be life changing for us. And we hope to have our next session offline. We
Sure,
hope
sure.
we get rid of this COVID soon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
And thank you all the participants to be with us till here. And I'll request you to fill up the feedback form which is in the chat section. If you're facing any issues with the link, please drop it in the chat section. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot
Thank you.
for your guidance and for your precious time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for thanking me on behalf of everybody. Yes, I wish you all a very good health. Okay, I wish you all safety, and I hope you all people are vaccinated. Okay, and let us meet offline. Please contact your management so that they arrange us something for offline so that we can have a lot of fun together. Okay, in your beautiful campus, right? So thank you so much everybody for listening to me patiently. I tried to satisfy, I tried to give you my bit of knowledge. Okay, but there is much to tell you. Okay, so next time, there's always a next time, right? God bless you all.
Yes,
Please
sure,
be
ma'am.
safe, take care of your health, take care of your families. Okay, and follow all the norms of COVID. Okay,
Yeah, sure,
thank you
ma'am.
so much. Thank you.
And also like to thank our soul of Isa, Shweta ma'am, for being with us and under her guidance, we are able to conduct such a beautiful session for the day.
Thank you, Sushanto. But see, Eesa is for the students and by the students. And I'm really happy that you people organized everything from start to finish wonderfully. It was in sync also. And there was a very good response for this webinar. I mean, the maximum response in this semester for any other webinars. So I'm quite
Oh,
happy for all of you. Thank you so
but
much,
ma'am,
ma'am.
but
Yeah.
ma'am, the thing is, the students should get benefit of it, and they should reply us back that we want to hear again. That will be the real
Sure, sure.
success.
I'll see to it, ma'am. Sure.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Thank you so much, ma'am. Take care, you too. It was really nice to connect to you, and hope to see you again. Bye
Same
bye.
at night, ma'am. Good day.
Okay, should I leave, ma'am? Bye,
Yes,
students.
sir.
Take care of yourselves. Bye bye. Have a nice day to all of you. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
Bye bye.